Hey, welcome back. It is the second cipher of the day. Yes. Hopefully if you joined us earlier, hopefully you got some stuff done and you're continuing to get things done. Or if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. Hope you're ready to maybe get something done or get something started or what have you. Make some sort of progress after these sessions. So, all right, let's go through. So right now we are in the break session. This is where you get a chance to stand up, stretch, you know what I'm saying? Maybe take a walk or what have you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to look at my face or what have you. But this is where you kind of get to take a little bit of a break, like a nice little 15, 20-minute break, let your mind reset on whatever it is that you're working on. And if you look below this video, you'll see you may need to click the player to start the stream. And yeah, if you needed to do that, you probably wouldn't hear me saying that anyway. So it's a thing with browsers that you can't autoplay videos if you haven't interacted with the site yet. Cool. Next to that is the open closed caption. Right now, I'm partaking of the web speech recognition API, and that's built into the browser. So anything I'm saying is being transcribed, hopefully accurately, and transmitted to that section where it opens up. And so hopefully it's actually, you can read what I'm saying, hopefully. Remember, it's automatically generated, and sorry if anything like strange is typed out. All right, below that, you will see two buttons. Now, this is a thing that I created in hopes that maybe it'll help spread the word about what we're doing here, and also just kind of capture moments of these break sessions. So if there's anything that you found interesting that happened, what you can do is click the add a clip button, and that will take like 5 seconds of like the clip. So hopefully it captured what you found interesting, and you get 5 of those. And then when you're done with all the clips, you just click create a highlight video. And then what that will do is once I hit stop broadcast, it will go to the back end I have that I created, call the API, do some things, put together a highlight video custom for you. And so it'll have like your username and all that stuff and your clips put together that you can then share. And I will talk about how you can share it, how you can see it to share it now, I guess. So again, so this right here is the break session. And then below you see the countdown timer. That's how much time is left in the break, and we go back to work, right? So now let me show you what happens. Hopefully you saw a little bit of this and hopefully it made sense to you, the work session. But if not, let's go over it really quickly. And so now what we have here is what similar to what it should look like, because the background and the music player, it changes randomly. So with that said, up here, and so it should look similar to this. Up here in the upper left-hand corner is the audio player. And so if you wanted to listen to some music while you're working on whatever it is that you're working on, some very talented artists submitted some tracks for everyone to enjoy. So you can check that out. And if you like the tracks, like you can see right here, it says buy. So you can always, purchase it. And you can also share it. And this is a Bandcamp player, so I'm using Bandcamp's embeddable player to for these tracks. And then if you like it and you want to spread the word, just hit the tweet, and that will open up a new tab in Twitter with a pre-populated tweet to help promote the artist a little bit. Cool. And then the bottom center of the screen, below the player, you'll see this is where the to-do task list is. Now, the to-do are all listed, the ones that are to do. And then if you click done, those are the tasks that you completed. To add a task, you just type it in where it says add a task. You can either hit enter or press the plus button there. And then towards the end, when we're shutting down and everything, closing shop, you can hit the Twitter icon, and that will open up Twitter in a new tab and pre-populate a tweet with all your completed tasks listed out. So it's kind of like a little like a little achievement. It makes you feel good. Like, oh, got some stuff done today. Not too shabby. All right. Make you feel accomplished. You know what I mean? So here, similar to the timer that's below us, it's a countdown timer until the next break happens. And again, they happen 15 minutes after the hour. Cool. Tutorials. Now, let's say you don't have an it that you've been wanting to work on, right? Have these tutorials there where, and feel free to add your own tutorials. If you came across anything cool, you can submit your own tutorials, and let's make that list bigger. But I'm primarily into like coding and stuff. So you will see coding tutorials. And so things like if you're just hearing about like coding and you're wondering if that's something you may want to pursue, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project's curriculum. And so they're free from the time of this recording. And well, one of them has it in the title, Free Code Camp. So, I mean, but I haven't done them personally, but I've looked through like what they're teaching and they seem pretty good. And I think if you go through them, you'll get like a good feel of what it takes to get into coding and to do programming. And at least to the point where you can decide whether or not you want to spend more time and or money on it. So maybe you'll have like so this would be kind of cool. Like this is a thing that you can come back to. So if you want to do like the Free Code Camp, the Odin Project, but you don't have much time, you can just come during this time because we're here pretty much every week at this time. And and just block that time to get it done. And who knows, maybe after a few months, you might be able to, change your life if you want. You know what I'm saying? So, or learn a new skill, and which would change your life as well. So, cool. All right. All right. So then there's that. So there's the Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. You also find some other tutorials. I work at Vonage as a JavaScript developer advocate. So I have like 3 tutorials there that I've like worked on, and I like them. So like one of them is able to, from your browser, call an actual physical phone in the real world. Like you dial the number and the phone will ring. Another one is the opposite, where you dial a phone, a number, a virtual one, and then your browser can answer it and you can talk back and forth. And then there's another one where it's 2 web browsers and people can carry conversations. Kind of cool stuff. So if you get a chance to check it out, let me know what you think. My goals are that not only can you follow the steps and get the desired outcome, but you understand what went into the steps. So that if you ever want to like expand on it or create your own thing or something, you have like the knowledge on what it takes to make it happen, kind of thing. So there's that. So if you happen to take it, let me know what you think. Below that, we have the HACO section. Now, HACO stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. If you click Create, what will happen is you'll be able to create your own room, and you'll get a unique URL for that room. And so if you run into any issues, or maybe you want to get some feedback on a project that you're working on, you can actually just share that URL, get some people to join the room. And now it's not just anybody joins the room. They have to request to join the room. And so that way, as the owner can see who's trying to get access to what you're showing, you'll be able to click on their name and see either their GitHub or their Twitter account. And you can kind of get a feel of who they are and whether or not you think they would be able to help you out in your time of need or what have you. So, so there's that. And then again, as the owner of the room, you'll be able to share your screen. And by sharing your screen, I'm hoping that as a collective, you will all be able to come to a solution for your issue, or maybe you'll be able to get the feedback that you want on the thing that you're working on. So that is my hope for what can come out of that. And then view is to be able to see what other HACOs are happening, and you join those. And then if you have something that you wanted to kind of show and be like, oh, this thing is the greatest thing since, I don't know, sliced bread, then you'll be able to sign up for a show and tell, and you get like 5-10 minutes to do a quick lightning talk. And so, yeah. Now, if there aren't any of those things, so for these break sessions, so normally if we don't have any show and tells, the first one is kind of just like what we're doing now, just kind of orientation of what's happening, and it helps me not have to think of another thing to present. And then the second one is if we don't have a show and tell, it's kind of something that I found interesting this week or what have you, and I thought was cool and maybe want to share. So there's that. And then again, the third one and third and final break session, if there's nobody that wants to do show and tell, we'll take a look at an artist's website that I'm a fan of and that we played on the radio show and that maybe you'll be a fan of also. Maybe you find a new artist that you like and, you know, support or what have you. So that'd be cool. Yeah. And then below all that is the highlight section. So previously I mentioned about you being able to create your own highlight like reel of the stuff you thought was interesting during the break sessions. So here you'll see the highlight box. And once you submit, because you'll have to hit create highlight video. And then what that does is that saves all that information in the database so that I can pull from it later to be able to create the highlight clips. And so, yeah, so once we return back, if you did click create a highlight video, the status will say submitted. And then once it's doing what it's got to do in the background, it will change to look like that where it says status done. And then you'll be able to click that view button. You'll be able to preview it, check out the video, make sure it looks cool. Then you can download it to your whatever device. And then there's another button to click to send a tweet. And then yet again, it will open up a new browser or tab with Twitter loaded and a pre-populated tweet ready to go. And what's cool is the link not only goes to the archive video, but like depending on how Twitter renders the thing, like if it does the preview, it will be your video that you created, which is cool. Now, again, sometimes it's weird. I don't know what, I think they may have changed stuff. I don't know. But what I've been doing is on my Twitter feed, taking the downloaded video and then adding that, attaching that to the tweet that I send out. So you can check it out if you so choose, you know, see what they look like and stuff. So, but that's pretty much everything. And so hopefully that helps. And then you'll be able to get stuff completed and not even necessarily completed, but a start, you know, making some sort of progress. Because again, little by little, you can accomplish great things. I'm a big believer of that. So just making consistent actions, you know, I think helps. And so I know it helps me. And so hopefully by doing this, it helps others as well. And so that's why I'm doing these. It also makes me like accountable to where I have to, like in my mind, I have to be here to do this. And while I'm here, I might as well work on some stuff. And so I'm working on some cool things. So like earlier, I finished all the post radio show promo stuff. So that's good. Got that done. Now I'm just working on the different pages of a new side project I've been working on. And I was working out pretty good. I'm using astro.build. And I wasn't too sure if but it works. Like I got it to work for what I need, which is cool. Because before I was like, I don't think I can get this to work. Then like the next day I worked on it. And like I was able to get it to work because there's certain things that I need to make happen. And I was able to make it happen with astro.build. That's the amazing thing with programming. Like one day you're like, oh, this is never going to work. And the next day you get like inspiration, like, oh, it's like the greatest thing ever. So that's good feelings. All right. So I'm going to send y'all back. Let me set this timer to get y'all. So remember, 15 minutes after the hour, we will come back with the break. And yeah, I wish you much productivity in what it is that you're working on. Feel free to hit me up. And again, if you want to show something, sign up for a show and tell. If you get stuck, send a Hako. And yeah, thanks, y'all. I'm going to send y'all out with some tunes. And this is Anthony Cruz, a.k.a. A Butter, from a group called Natural Elements. And the track's called Thank You, because I would like to thank y'all. So again, I'm out of here. We're out. Much success and productivity to you. All right. See y'all 15 minutes after hour. All right. Be easy. Thanks again, y'all. Peace.
I want to say thank you. for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when the brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody says yeah. We spread love like yeah. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out.